once you start opening yourself up to spirit communication, the more open you are to receiving, the more they come to you, the more easily they come to you. And I started meditating on a regular basis, and I took a couple of classes. I sort of found a mentor and started talking to her, and things just started falling into place. So where I'm at now is that I know that spirit will show up. When I was beginning, I thought, I don't know if spirit's going to show up. Now I know that spirit always shows up. Whether someone will recognize every single message you give them, they don't always recognize it immediately. So I tell them, take notes, record it, whatever you want to do, because they will come back to me later, email me or call me and tell me what you said was correct. And I just didn't know that part of the family history. So my feeling is spirit is always right. My interpretation can be wrong. So I tell people that when I read, because when I connect with them, they know. But as a human being, I try to just get out of the way and deliver the messages directly and clearly as I can. But I have my own experience that they use, but it can also get in the way. So I try to just give them what I get with the words, names, symptoms, feelings, anything I get, I assume it has meaning for them, meaning spirit. And the more open someone is, the better they can receive the messages. I believe the messages are always correct, but sometimes people are a little, it's okay to be skeptical too. I don't mind that as long as you kind of have an open mind, because it's easier to receive the messages. It's a three-way conversation between me, you, and spirit. And if, for instance, you're more closed, it just creates a little bit of static. So for me, it's like a radio tuning into the frequency of spirit. And like I said before, some spirits are easier for me to connect with than other ones. The bigger, bolder, louder ones are easier, and you're usually the first. And then the more subtle, polite people will come in afterwards. But I think you never stop learning when you do this. I still get new symbols with readings. And I say, oh, I've never gotten that before. And then the person I'm reading for knows what it means. And then I realize that's another symbol to add to my vocabulary to help interpret for people. So the more I do it, I feel like the better I get. And I think that I'll never stop learning and getting better. That's my wish anyway, because really I work for them. I work for spirit, and I also work for my clients. And my goal is to be the best that I can be, the best interpreter that I can be. And so that's constantly evolving and growing. And I just have to have faith every time I do a reading that they're going to show up and that the people are going to receive the message. And the message is that there is no death. There is life after life. And, we're just energy. Everything is energy, and energy never dies. It just changes form. And so, so for me, knowing that, it's also easier for me to accept that my loved ones have gone on to something different, but they're still with me. I can still communicate with them, and you can still communicate with your loved ones. They hear you, they see you, they know what's going on in your lives. In countless readings I've done, not only do I connect with people who have passed, but sometimes those people will just talk about what you're going through in your life to validate that they're still with you. They know what's going on. They're part of your life. And they really want you to be happy. You know, grieving is a human thing. But at some point, there's a point where I think I've gotten to where instead of grieving for my loved ones who have passed on to another dimension, let's say, I'm happy for them that they've kind of graduated to another place. And so I don't fear death at all anymore. I can say, as a human being, I still fear suffering. But being in a different dimension and still being able to kind of hang out with my loved ones, that is not scary to me. But while I'm here in human form this time around, I want to be able to help as many people as I can. And, you know, I feel like I'm here to serve them and my clients. And I feel very fortunate to be able to do this. I don't know why I was chosen to have this ability, but I want to help as many people as I can. And that's my goal, is just if you need help, closure, comfort, and to know that your loved ones are around you, I'm here to help and very happy to do that. This will never get old for me. I'm still amazed every time I do a reading, and it gives me energy. You know, it doesn't wear me out. Like I could do this all day, and sometimes I do.